Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. My name is Jan Kilstra and I'm a dairy farmer from Saskatchewan, Canada. Today we're going to be hauling manure. Seeding is going to be going on. Dad's out in the field spraying right now. We're also going to roll the peas. That is the field work. So that's a lot going on in a day. And then also, of course, the typical dairy farm keeps rolling as well. So I'm going to finish this grill off this morning. We'll get these ladies chased over. We emptied this corral last and it's nice and dry. You can see the cows really prefer to lay in this one versus this one. It was still a little bit wet when we backed the equipment out of there yesterday afternoon. We'll get these ladies chased over, get this corral finished off, and head over to the next one. Bringing our first load out to the field this morning, and this area is flooded. We have a hydrant right there, and that's just multiple reasons. You know, if you ever need water back here to feed an animal in those pens or clean something, run a foot bath back here, whatever. Or if we're going to extend the corrals, which we're going to do this summer, we just have to dig down there and then we can extend the water line for the water bowls. But a cow got out today and licked it up, left it up overnight, and now we get to go and drive through it all day. There's a good amount of water there. Dad, he's finishing off the fall rye, just doing that last field of in crop. So he's spraying for weeds right now. And our plan with the fall rye, we've got 3.5 quarters, so 560 acres total of fall rye. We hope to silage 80 acres of it and then combine the other 480. That's the plan anyway, we'll see. It is drying out here so quickly. Fields are getting dry. There's 2 weeks of dry weather in the forecast, so there was not a lot of subsoil moisture. I know we had a crazy melt there this spring. So much water was flowing everywhere, but that moisture is almost gone already. So that's what happens if you have really dry soil, a bunch of snow on top, it melts like that, and then yeah, it just kind of disappears on you. We need rain. We're going to need rain this year. It's always the same. We have no subsoil moisture. There's no buffer there. If you have a really wet year with, 15 inches of rain one summer, then you can start to store some of that moisture in the ground. We just have not had anything like that for 5+ years. So it is supposed to get up to 30 degrees Celsius today, so we're just going to turn on the rest of the exhaust fans, or 2 more anyway. I think the one in the middle there is no bueno. But it is the day to turn them all on. Got 8 out of 10 fans on now, so you can definitely feel a breeze here. I'll keep these ladies cooler. We don't always have all 10 fans on at once. When it's, you know, 20 degrees outside, it's kind of useless. So we'll turn them on and off intermittently as the weather goes up, as the temp goes up. Just to save on that power bill, because that can get pretty aggressive sometimes. Just had lunch, gonna get back to hauling. I parked the loader underneath the shelter in the shade so it stays cool. 3 loads left, maybe a 4th for good measure, but then we'll be out of this curl. Good riddance too. Such a weird floor in here. It's, look at these ruts, it's unreal. That's all the sand we put in last year. Okay, that's another corral done. Man, am I happy to be out of this one. We've just absolutely murdered the floor in here. And this shelter's deep. We're probably gonna have to add sand to this fall if it's dry enough. Kind of slopes down. That's because last fall I remember we backfilled this whole area and then let this go without backfilling, and that was not wise. So that sucks, but oh well. We'll get the next corral chased out. We'll let the ladies back in here, do a little bit of shuffling around, and then we'll be clipping away at the next corral again. And that's a start on corral 2. Still got the last load from corral 8 in there. We'll go spread it, and then we're gonna service that loader because it's needing fuel, and it also needs to be greased, so do that afterwards. Tractor's getting close to needing fuel too, so. Okay, we got the roller going in the field this afternoon. This is a field of peas. We roll all the peas because you got to shave this stuff off the ground sometimes with that straight cut draper header with the combine. You gotta get right down into the dirt, so rolling it just pushes down any rocks, or if there's any metal in the field, just pushes it down in the ground, and then you don't need to worry about it come combining time. We have silaged peas in the past. That's only when it's a real dry year, so we are fingers crossed that we're gonna get rain this year and don't have to silage this stuff, but if we need to, we will. Feeding cows is more important to us than shipping grain, because we got to get those cows fed, and it's a lot cheaper to buy grain in to feed to them versus buying forage in. So we'll get the drone up in the air and check that rolling out. Done hauling for the day. Interesting afternoon or evening. Power went out during milking time. Tweaked everything in the barn, like computers were off. We have a surge protector, I guess, for the computer and the brains of the De Laval parlor and everything. That went, so we took us a little bit of time to figure that out, so a little bit stressful, but it looks to be all good now. Our generator is cranking away right now. When the power dies, which is really convenient. I guess if the power does die, it only stays out for like 10 seconds or something, and then everything fires up again, so good deal. Lost ya! Done for the day? Yeah. Nice, man. Fun job, eh?
Good day.
Good day.